I'm Dave. You're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. I got another great episode for you today, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna show you today how to make 3-ingredient bagels.
I'm pretty excited.
When I first heard that you could make bagels this good with 3 ingredients, no kneading, no yeast, none of that, I thought that's crazy until I tried it for myself, and they are awesome, and I've been doing it this way ever since. So let's get into these ingredients, and then I'm gonna show you how to make them. So let's get into these ingredients. We have flour, we have plain Greek yogurt, and we have baking powder. Those are the 3 ingredients you need. Now, granted, I am gonna flavor these, so I'm gonna put some everything bagel seasoning on them, and we're gonna need a little bit of egg wash just on the top. So that's it. And I also add a pinch of salt just for a little extra flavor. Super easy. So now that we have our ingredients together, let's get into it. Okay, before we get into it, I just wanna thank today's sponsors, Dave. I'm the sponsor. I don't have any sponsors yet because my channel isn't big enough. You can help me out and support me by just hitting that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And at the end, if you like it, but I'm sure you will. So thanks for that. And let's get into it. Big bowl, 2 cups flour, all purpose. No fancy flour needed. 2 cups yogurt. Greek, plain, full of protein. Protein-packed 3-ingredient brownies. How can you get better than that? Bam. And here's your 3 tablespoons of baking powder. I always mess up baking powder and baking soda. This is baking powder. That goes in. Whew. Then we're gonna take our spoon that I forgot to grab, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this together. Then we get about halfway there, and I like to just take, where is it? I just like to add just a pinch of salt, just to bring the flavors out even more. Get things really kicking off.
And mix.
There you go, and you just wanna keep doing this until it's blended. Until you get like a nice shaggy dough.
Shaggy.
That's it, look at that. Shaggy, it's a little shaggy. It's got some shag to it. All right, good. We're gonna get both of these out of the way. We're gonna take a little bit of flour. We're gonna dust your work surface, just so it doesn't stick. We're gonna cut this into, well, let's call it 6 for now. 6 equal size balls. Something like that, that looks good. This one's kind of small, which means one of these is a little big. So we're gonna pull some off of here, a little off of there. These are rustic homemade bagels. So we're not looking to get them all exactly perfect because that would take away from, you know, some of that homemade feel. Look at these, nice. Let's just drop these in here. Pull over our pan. Parchment paper. Let me show you a quick little trick on how I got this parchment paper to stick so it doesn't roll up on you. I like to dust this a little bit too, just to ensure that they don't stick on there. I'm gonna take these. And we're just gonna put our finger right through the middle, like that. Nice. Ooh, this one's gonna be a big one. This one's a big one. Oh, it's sticking to my hand a little bit. Looking good. If they get a little sticky, just dust them a little bit. And I should have mentioned at the beginning, you're gonna wanna preset your oven to 400. That way it's heated up, you don't have to sit around and wait for it. Look at that. There we go. Now, like I said, just a little bit of egg wash. Just to give them that nice browned up color. Now we can take our everything bagel seasoning. Dunk, twirl, out. That's it. Dunk, twirl, out. Oh, another good one. Now, you can season these with anything you like. If you don't like all this stuff, you can just do it with sesame seeds. You can do it with poppy seeds. You could do it with, you could actually make these cinnamon raisin. You could just add raisins to the dough. That would work too. This one's gonna be trouble for me, I can tell. It's always that one in the bunch. We're gonna make it work. Oh, what? How did I forget this one? I'm just sitting here doing it and I just miss it. Good Lord. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it plain. All right. These are perfect, ready for the oven. 400 degrees, about 25 minutes, then we'll check them. All right, so sit tight, subscribe. These are awesome. Okay, our bagels are done. Let's check them out. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at that. Let's see. Oh yeah, those look perfect. Let me take these out. We'll let them cool off. And then we'll cut into it. All right, guys. The bagels are done. And they look great. Look at this. Huh? It's so cool. Let's get one of these into the old toaster. Huh? Let's see what they look like on the inside. Whew, yeah. Let's toast it up. Let me grab some cream cheese, maybe a little butter. So while we're waiting for these to toast up, let's get into a little debate in the comments. See this? This is my butter crock. So I got this off Amazon. There's a link to it below. It goes right to my Dave's Taste Buds storefront where all of my equipment and all of everything I used to cook with is on there. So do me a favor, go check out my storefront. Maybe buy something, maybe buy this. This is a butter holder. You keep it on your counter. It's got a little bit of water in it, and the water and the way it sits, it seals it, keeps all the air away from your butter, and it keeps it at room temperature. I change this water out every 2-3 days, throw it out, put a little more in, drop the butter back in. I'd like my butter to ready to be spreadable, just as it's a perfect consistency. So what do you think? Do you keep your butter on the counter? Do you have one of these? Do you always keep it in the fridge? USDA says you can actually keep it, if you trust the USDA.
Not everything is conspiracy theory.
Do with that what you will. But they say it's cool to keep your butter on the counter for a couple of days. They say the high fat keeps away the bacteria. I don't know. I do know that this is how I store my butter on the daily. Cream cheese, yeah, keep it in the fridge. What are we? Okay. We got a nice toast to them. Jeez, why everything I'm touching today is so hot. Perfect, perfect. Slide that on out of the way. The other debate, which is the best? The top, the bottom? To me, top's got all the flavor. Going with that. I am gonna butter this a little bit. I'm gonna cream cheese this bad boy a little bit. Let's get into it. Bottom first, perfectly toasted. Thumbs up to that. That is absolute flavor country. These are absolutely delicious. You need to make them. So, simple ingredients, really quick to do. I got a video here, I got a bunch of videos down here. I got to subscribe down there. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, shoot me a comment. Anything you want to talk about, another episode you want me to make, let me know. So like, subscribe, and once you're done doing all that, go cook something.